Welcome back, all you amazing warriors. Another episode of Elite Landscapes Life Stories. We got a lot of grass to mow today, and we have beautiful views in the distance. The threat of snow behind us, like many of you guys are experiencing. And I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of stopping and talking. I'm going to get some before and after footage of all these beautiful yards and what they turn into after we mow with the Turf Tiger and the Freedom Z. But I am going to go into a story at the end about, look, I had a situation last weekend, the Saturday before Easter, that it touched my heart, and I ended up giving away my biggest YouTube check that I've gotten so far, and a substantial amount of money. And yeah, I'm going to go in detail about why I gave my check away and, you know, how it all happened. So, hey guys, good vibes today, good vibes this weekend. And keep smiling and spreading the love. Let's mow some grass. Ah! Oh my gosh. Now we're all soaking wet, frozen to death, and there's the beautiful skies that I showed you before we started. But these two properties got done, and I don't know what I'm gonna do now, so just come along for the ride. We'll see what happens.
No, we ain't even, bro.
Alright, so we're not really feeling the day or the moment. They're being vocal about it. And I'm not, because it's just the way it is. Nothing I say is going to change the situation. Everybody's soaking wet. I had to change the clothes because I'm not a rookie, all right? And springtime, I always have to change the clothes in the truck. These are my snow/rain/wind pants I have on now, so a couple degrees warmer, but everybody's soaking wet. No one's happy, but we're still laughing about it at the moment. So, we're gonna get these 3 yards done. Let's see, behind me there's 1, there's 2, and 3. Yeah, somewhere about there. Anyways, look, they're hiding. They don't want to be seen. Ian's legs are covered with grass, soaking wet. Dalton.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Look at the camera.
No.
YouTube wants to see you in misery. So look, this is when the mind has to be overridden by the body. The body just goes to work. Kind of got to override all the misery thoughts. And you also got to override the freezing sensations. But start working. If you're push mowing and weed eating, you're good to go. You're going to be warm. If you're riding a mower, you're not going to be warm. So we're going to get done. And we'll see how much we accomplish. So we made it through the misery. Got that first cul-de-sac of 5 homes done. And now we're at the mansion cul-de-sacs. So, boom. Got a little bit more mowing to do. And, hey, we got beautiful skies, as you can see behind me. And good vibes because we pulled the warrior out and we were successful. So, we'll keep on rolling through, making money. And making properties manicured to the hill. That's what we do. Come on. Alright, everybody. It's 5 o'clock. We're not done yet. We still got to hit the entrance on the weed eating and the blowing. But kudos to the boys because they manned up. They didn't craft too long. Once I got out of the truck, started working, it took them 8 minutes. 8 minutes and they were on board. So Rest of the day was smashingly awesome. Couple of rainstorms in between, mowing this thick grass, and hey, let's go back to the lair and talk about the story. All right, Warriors, let's talk about a story that touched me pretty deep. Now, starting off, let's get a few facts straight. I do not own my home. I just rent my home, okay? And we had an old deck that needed repair. So the landlord hired a contractor to come, remove all the old wood and put the new wood in, okay? So the contractor, the owner, I know him, all right? Mutual acquaintance, all right? I don't know him, but good guy, okay? So I don't have anything bad to say about this man at all. Okay, let's get into the story. So he shows up the first day, tears out the railings, gets all the easy demolition done, okay? His helper shows up, and he's probably my age, at 45 or so. Really good guy. And he gets to going on removing the floor and getting all the nails and such out of it, because we were leaving the main supports. Okay, so he's prepping everything. He stays here by himself. That's Thursday. Friday, he comes back in the morning with lumber, unloads it by himself, and proceeds to put the floor in by himself. And mind you, my deck is 16 feet off the ground. So to get this stuff done, manual labor, to go from the ground 15 feet up without a helper helping you, it's kind of a pain. It's a task. We'll leave it at that. So this is the Saturday before Easter Sunday, and I'm stoked. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna have a new deck right before Easter Sunday. When everybody shows up, we can have somewhere to hang out and talk, like right in the main room area. So he shows up Saturday and starts putting up the railings and all the hand railings, the guards, all that stuff. And I'm super stoked, super happy to have him here. Me and my girl get ready to go out for the afternoon and go out there and give him a $50 tip. So, and he was happy, like stoked. He was like, cool, man, that's gasoline, all right? It's my gas money. Thank you so much. And, I'm glad I showed up. And I asked him if he wanted lunch, because we were headed out to get some food. And he said, nah, I'm good with lunch. So I was out, and I got him another $100. Came back to the house, and I came back. He was still working. Gave him $100. Talked to him a little bit more. When I gave him the $100, he touched me with a story. And the story is that he hadn't been paid in 4 weeks. This man has been working for 4 weeks without getting any money at all from his employer. Now, please do not ever do this to somebody. This man was a hard worker. He's skilled in his trade. He's been doing this work for a long time. And I know the owner had been collecting enough money to live off of, or at least had enough. You can't put yourself above your employees. You can't do it. That's not the right way to do your world, your life, your business at all. If anyone's suffering, it's you. You have to suffer. You promised a man, you promised a family that you're going to pay them. So I give him the $100, so that's $150. And he's like, dude, like, you don't know this, but 4 weeks since I've been paid. I'm going to get paid eventually when a big check comes in that he's waiting for. So, I feel a certain way about it. I told my son, I was like, hey man, it's like, get to the ATM real quick, come right back, get this amount out. And he's finishing up the job. I'm super stoked. The deck looks amazing, man. He did a really good job. It's about 4:30 or so on Saturday. Been out here all by himself. And when I handed him the remaining money that I wanted to give him, it was $250 more. And when I handed him that money, he broke down in tears and gave me a big hug. And you know, after he composed himself, he simply said, Randall, he said, my 9-year-old son, my youngest, went to the freezer this morning and he was looking for food, and I had nothing. I had nothing to give my son for food in my entire refrigerator, in my cabinets, nothing. So he has a 9-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 24-year-old. Family man to the core. He calls me 15 minutes after he leaves my house, and he says, Randall, he said, I'm at the grocery store right now. I'm going to buy my family the food that we needed in the house. Thank you so much, and much love to you. So guys, altogether it was $450 that I gave away to a wonderful man and a family that needed it. Yeah, it's hard out here, and I understand that. God replenished that $450 to me Monday before 12 o'clock because of the grass mowing accounts that he has blessed me with. So yeah, just want to share that with you guys. Don't put yourself first. It never ends up good for you in the long run. If you have to suffer, suffer. Because when you suffer, this is the time for you to grow. Growth is come through suffering and overcoming. So we'll leave it at that. As always, be good if you can. Always be kind, and above all, love each other. Peace. Elite Landscape Style. Check this dude out. I didn't know I needed him in my life, but I needed him in my life. Let's roll.